So India has a young population. So what are your plans to modernize the education system and bridge the gap between the education system and employability? That is the first question.
Let's keep it short, please. Thank you. Nimish.
Should I just answer this one, or you want to get? Okay. I think many people say that India has a skills problem. I don't think India has a skills problem. I think India has a skill respect problem. So India doesn't respect people who have skills. But I don't think there's any limit on the skills that are already available in India. Okay. Second, our education system doesn't connect with the business system. So you have a business system that is operating on its own, and you have a sort of ivory tower education system. And the education system in no way connects deeply with the skill structure of India. So I think bridging that gap, linking those two systems of skill and the education system, vocational training, I think is fundamental. I think currently a huge problem in the education system is the ideological capture. So, you know, feeding ideology through the education system. Most of our vice chancellors today are placed by the RSS. It's an organization that has a very particular perspective on life, on history, on the future. That's really damaging. Having one organization that is placing all its people in our education system, I think that's damaging. So ensuring that people who run our education system are independent, are not, you know, ideological, or are not committed to sort of a particular way of thinking, I think is important.
Thank you.
See, opposition at its heart is the voice of people. So if you have parliament, of course there's a whole sequence of events that go on, but what you're generally thinking about is where and how can I raise issues of the people of India. And you're thinking from a individual perspective, and you're also thinking from a group perspective, you're thinking from a industry perspective, you're thinking from a farmer perspective, and the important thing is that you do it sensitively and after listening and understanding carefully. So very often, you know, you see an issue in the beginning. When you're new to politics, you see an issue and you're like, oh, that's what the issue is. But when you go into a little bit of detail, you realize that there is nuance and complexity. So understanding that nuance and then planning your day according to that, that's how it generally works. Parliament, of course, you go there in the morning, and then it's like a war. You go in and then you fight. It's a pleasant war. It's reasonably fun at times. It can get nasty also, but it's a war of ideas, war of words, and we are trying to put our point of view across, and the government is trying to suppress our point of view. So that's how that works. And then there are a lot of people who come and see you, different types of people, party people, business people, farmers, these type of delegations. So you're constantly listening to